Yo, we are back. I don't think anyone saw that. But basically, I just messed up on stream. I didn't realize that Chrome was still visible as a source in OBS, and I opened Chrome to check something. And worried for a moment that something on screen might have been sensitive. So I immediately stopped the stream and deleted the VOD. I don't think anyone was here, so I don't think anyone saw anything. And I don't think anything on there was revealing or anything anyway, but it just made me panic for a moment. And I suppose that's a good thing to happen when no one's here. It's made me just reassess my sources and what's visible on stream and stuff. And to be more careful with browsers, basically. So I think we're good. So I'm going to start again. As if this is a new beginning to the Sunday. The music down slightly. Make sure we can do that. Good. All right, let's go. Welcome, everybody, to the first stream of the Sunday morning. I'm a bit later than usual. I just wanted to check, actually, why there were so many people watching Sekiro, and apparently some bigger streamer with 4,000 viewers is doing a first playthrough of it. And raking in the money as he does so. That makes me sound somewhat maybe envious, doesn't it? But I'm really not, though, because I know that money is meaningless. It's just interesting to note. It's always interesting to note that big streamers just get loads of money and people just keep throwing money at them. Which is just interesting, isn't it? It's like they're already rich, playing computer games and just being entertaining in their own way, rather than doing anything really productive for society, just sort of, providing yet another avenue of escape from reality for people, and people throw money at them. Again, it sounds like I'm being sort of bitter or envious, but I'm really not. It's just a very interesting observation. And an important observation to make, I guess. If one's purpose and dedication and focus is now on resolving the issues in society and finding the root causes for them, and money being one of them, then it's like, well, then it's interesting to see how money is being used or abused, or, however it's manipulating human beings. And that's all important information to take on board, right? I was wondering then if I could just get away with sidestepping around. Bang. But yeah, the time of day could be an issue, but I'm thinking about the podcasting, and it's nice to have a new way forward for me, for my stream, which is not gaming related, because the focus on gaming is, yes, it's brought some people here and it's got some regulars in, but it's also lost regulars and it's lost viewers because of it, I think. Because it's not my intention for the stream to play games and be entertaining here like everyone else does on Twitch. My intention is to make something meaningful and productive for the world with this community. and I need to therefore change the focus of it into alignment with that goal, which is, like I started yesterday, which involves a turn towards podcasting. That sort of material. Oh, he did a meme. Well, not a meme, but... We survived though. Interesting stuff. I know I sort of messed up there. I didn't do it properly, I know that much. But we saved it, so I guess that's good. I was just yapping and not paying attention. Classic. Which makes sense, because my mind is definitely on other things. But, you know, I think I'm approaching the right sort of sound settings, and we've resolved pretty much all of the graphical issues, the stuttering, the what's on screen stuff, and I guess this is now leading to, well, now that you've got the stream set up how you want it, now it's about making the stream content how you want it, you know? That's the next logical step. Hungry's down. Good stuff. It is interesting though how this stream has just died. After starting to take off, it's just died. Like, Dermond never comes in anymore. Since I started branching out into other things other than Sekiro. Even though we had great conversations about the world, but again, it's just like, you can have a lot of good conversations like that with people, but they probably just feel helpless to do anything about it, and then it's like, well, the more they talk about that, then it's just a reminder of the fact that they don't feel able to do anything about it. And they'd rather not focus on it then, you know? Because it's too painful. I don't know if that's what's happened with Dermond, but it might well be. I assume Saviour's lost a lot of interest because, you know, I'm not really focused on getting the run done, and he's purely focused on Sekiro challenge running. He knows that I'm not really here for that, I'm just using it as a front to... well, there I just didn't attack when I needed to. Yapping. Let's go again with Genie. This is what I mean, like, so if Savio comes in and sees this, he's just going to be like, well, he's not paying attention to what he's doing in the game. I'm here for the game. He'll just leave. Crunchy's now busy with college work, so he's not going to be around much, if at all. So I basically lost all the regulars. The raiders that were coming in from the US crab family, Dankus Crab, for some reason they've stopped streaming and never come in by themselves, so I never get raids from him anymore. I don't know where they've disappeared to. It's just kind of weird that everything was kind of like kicking off and getting good in some way. and then it's like, no, it's all gone, like instantly. I mean, that's okay. It's just what it is. And if anything, it's probably a good thing, because now it's made me reassess what I'm actually doing here. I need to be doing something on stream that I feel productive with, that is aligned with the goals of the stream and what I want to achieve in life. And I need to be doing that in a way where it doesn't matter if nobody's watching in stream. I.e., I know I'm making the right content that I want to make to put on YouTube, to start a collection of, podcast-like videos, rather than just a bunch of Twitch VODs with some interesting and meaningful conversations, like 5% of the time, hidden amongst lots and lots of hours of gameplay, So it's shifted my focus back onto that, and I guess I'm grateful for that in a way, because if it had started, as it did, started getting more popular just as a gaming channel, if that's not what I'm here for, then that could have sent me down the wrong path, I suppose. I guess so. It was always gonna potentially start taking off in the wrong direction, like it did. And then, as I didn't fully commit to that direction, because that's not really why I'm here, I then naturally lose the interest from those people who are here for that direction. Interesting reflections on, like, the first era of streaming, I suppose you could call it, the beginning. And now that things are sort of set up and I know what I'm doing and I've got some experience, I know the lay of the land a bit better. Yeah, you can't do that. I thought I would try since I already got hit. Now you're in a position where it's like, okay, now you turn the ship into the direction you want it to go in. Now that you've got used to the rigging and everything, the mechanics of the ship, now you can set sail in the right direction. And you'll know that's right when you're feeling happily productive with it, whether there's anyone in chat or not. And I think that podcast style that I tinkered with yesterday is probably the way forward. And I can still start like this, just doing whatever before the podcast stuff, but, I'm not going to force it, which is why it's not on screen right now. I'm going to do it when it feels right, and it's starting to feel right, and that's cool, That's cool. Starting to adopt some of Chalice's accent. Which is not a bad thing at all. I love how she sounds. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, despite everything feeling like it was going backwards and just losing my viewers and basically going back to zero after the stream seemed like it was taking off a bit, it doesn't feel like a bad thing at all. It just feels like a natural progression into the next stage of streaming, which is, like I say, redirecting the ship into the direction I want it to go. Having now had some practice. It's cool. It's cool. Shout out Chalice. Love you. was a nice summary, I think. And maybe now we can focus on the game a bit and get into podcasting later. Oh, wow. Okay. Really? I felt like that was right. See, it still catches me out sometimes when I'm dodging around him. And I don't really know what I'm doing differently to get hit. I don't know if it's the timing of the dodge, or if it's the direction. I don't know, because it feels right. It may be just a super tight timing. I don't know. Right, let's lock in. Here it is. It's probably just not paying attention. Better. Yeah, I just wanted to check. It's funny, he gave me that again, and I just wanted to check whether I could do it with that move, and I can't. So I was right to dodge before. Which is all I wanted to know. And because that was just a test, we'll continue. Let's do the rest. Now that we're a bit more locked in. That was a good fight. Like I say, I got hit, but I was purposefully testing. Checking limits. Gathering information. I wonder what this next chapter of streaming will bring. Now that literally everyone from the OG crowd has gone. Including my friend Crunchy. Fatfish TV will never forget you, Crunchy. Boom. That one's for you. 07 Crunchy. Good luck with your college work, mate. Much love to you, dude. Yeah, that was a good save actually, because I turned her around the wrong way, so she could backstep, and she did it, but I managed to save it, which is kind of cool. But she should have never been in that position in the first place, so I just faced her wrongly. Over-rotated. Still, nice save. Hey, Appa. Do we get the unsheath? Nope, not quite. Pretty good though. Go this way. Okay, cool. Well, that sucks. I was more bothered about the sidestepping than getting the parry. That was kind of bad. That's the first time we've messed that up in a long time. That's not a good sign. Let's go again. Try not to let that happen. Low again. Interesting. By slow, I mean not quite as fast as it can be. Bit risky, but I was confident. Would have been safe had I not missed 2 hits there. But... Good ape. Let's go. It's good to have a nice confident kill after a mess up. Oh my god, dude. For some reason I had it in my head that he was going to do the grab, so I started moving away. Instead of just... There it is. That's so bizarre. I haven't made such a brain dead kind of mess up on Ishin for quite a while, actually. Feels like. Like a falling asleep error, you know, like I do with Emma sometimes, where I'm just like so switched off because she's such an easy boss. I never thought I would have that with Ishin, but it just happened. Thanks for waking me up, old man. Reminding me that I can't do that with you. Thank you. Back. Thanks for the meme reminder as well. It's actually good information because I wasn't sure he could do that if I was just sidestepping casually. But I think it might be because he hit the wall there. I think the wall, the positioning might have had something to do with it. What do we do? I think I go through the save states again. Try to make it quick, and then we'll do a real run. Yeah. Right. Speed through the bosses. Focus. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that, dude? Oh, I got the death blow at the same time. Okay, I'm not going to do Ogre again. Interesting that that can happen, but yeah. Whoppa. Yeah, you missed the strike, dude. You did it well, but then you just missed a hit. You can't be missing a hit. Did that again. What's wrong with you? And you missed the parry. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Then it might be time for Rocket League soon. I think I'm just losing focus on Sekiro again, which is fine. Like I say, that's why we do save states instead of full runs, because I just tripped myself up on some bamboo as well. Alright, one more try. If we don't get Gyobi this time, I'm just quitting going to Rocket League straight away. Okay, dude. Yeah, that's it. That's too much messing up. That's too many just silly mistakes. I'm clearly not paying attention or not giving it the required attention. So let's move on. Onwards and upwards to the wonderful world of hitting balls around with cars that can fly. There it is. We'll just leave the title, change the category, load it up. Wait, I need to... I'm going to get used to doing this. Hide Sekiro and unhide Rocket League. There it is. That's a good way to do it, I think. Alright. Switch mode. Oh. Nice, he finished it. Not a bad first play. Ooh, close. Good touch. Teammate would have been on had he went for the ball. Had he gone for the ball. Nice, good teammate. That was my bad, kind of a bad play. Nice shot. Good enough. On the follow it. That was a beautiful try by him. Oh, that's so close. Oh, go on, finish it. Good try. Actually did well defending there. Yeah, I should have not gone for that. I didn't think he had a touch on him there. That was a good play by them. I definitely should have had that covered though. Well, I did have it covered, I just failed miserably. Nice. Too much. Oh, he's on. That's good. Yeah, he wasn't quite on, was it? It was a bit. It was a hard pass. That's my bad. It was too much of a slam. Good lobby. It's a good start. Although he kind of messed me up there because he was going for the ball. But... yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good shot. Well done. Passable. Oh, Madonna, that's such a bad snatch. Didn't have any boost, sadly. Tried something. Maybe a pass? No. Teammate's not on, which is fair. Oh. Yeah, he got demoed and then it was end of play. I wanted to pass down to him, but he died. It was a good demo. For you, buddy. Okay. Oh, he's gone all the way back. Okay. The boost. That works. Oh, I almost had him. Hey, I'm doing well, dude. How are you? Interesting touch. Just warming up into a bit of Rocket League. Oh, goodness. Sort of faking. He knows it, right? Yeah, good. Whoa, that's rough. Yeah, possibly, mate. What sort of rank are you? Result? Works. There's time. Around D3? Okay, yeah. Yeah, same as me then. Yeah, sounds good. Do some 2 casuals. I've had some fun doing casuals with viewers before. Ah, he's so good, that guy. They are really good, these guys. Missed his boost. Yeah, we're out of time anyway. Alright, sounds good, dude. What's your thingy? What's your thingy? On I-23. There it is. Welcome. Where are you from, dude? Just noticed your ping. Ooh. Actually an interesting kickoff. That works. Right. I got a touch. Keep it in. Nice demo. That's all I've got. Oh, he missed as well. Yeah. Tried something. Nice, dude. Well done. Beautiful. Glad I kept that in with no boost. It was worth keeping the pressure on. That's a lovely goal. Actually a terrible flight to the ball, but at least I got a touch on it, I guess. Oh, he left me the boost, so I beat him to it. Nice. Maybe we can get up. Oh, almost. A bump. Nice. Works. Play. Yeah, you've got good control, good mechs. My mechanics are definitely not good. Oh, imagine. It's a good try. Ah, shame I missed that boost. Yeah, could have been a better shot. Nice. Okay, messed them up a bit. Fine. Good touch around me. Should be safe. Nice. Beautiful. What a passing play. Looks like we're vibing, dude. Perfect. Ah, couldn't get over it, sadly. Nice. Maybe good? Yeah, a bit of a risky pass, but probably should have gone back. Oh, I hesitated there, that's my bad. I was like, do I go? Is he cutting? I didn't really. Everyone was faking it. Should have read that he wasn't on that ball, but we're fine. Yeah, nothing. At least I faked him out of it. Goodness gracious. Definitely got the mechs, haven't you? Clearly the most mechy in this lobby by far. Nice, dude. Almost had you. Wait. Now you're starting on it. Where are you from? Yeah. Oh, you can tell me after the game if you want. I'm guessing maybe the US or Middle East. Gonna fake that out. I don't even know how that went in. How did this go in? Was it an own goal in the end? Yeah. Oh, thought I'd go for something. It faked them out though. Bang. Maybe we've got time for a Brazil. Put it up. Corner? Yeah, that's all I've got. Oh, sad. Good game. Well played, dude. Almost parity in score as well. Oh, Canada, sweet. So sweet. I went there about a year ago to try travelling, and it depressed me so much that I came back to the UK within a week. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, fair enough. But I have family in Toronto. Cousins and cousins once removed, etc. And not really the best pass, was it? Got in his way though. That works. Bang. Nice, good dunk. He covered that well. Oh, well done. Done it all himself again. Yeah, whereabouts in Canada are you? I went to Calgary. That's where I spent my week there, with the intention of travelling around for an indefinite amount of time. I even got the border guys to give me a 6-month visa. But sadly, didn't use any of it, really. Ontario, okay. So you're near Toronto-ish, which is where my family is. Yeah, cool. Sweet, dude. Never been there, but I've been to Toronto a couple of times. Oh, I almost got on that. That was a good try. Oh, he got it over me. It's a good goal. Yeah. I faked him out though. Well done for staying with it. In kind of a bad position now that I've got that there. No worries. Thought of maybe doable. Nice try. Good pass. Oh, good try on the shot, I guess. Oh, nice bump. On for that ball and he just caught my back. That's a good bump. Bonk. What? Get there. Take it. Nice. Oh, that's... Ooh! That's unlucky. Guess I was just in the wrong spot. Gonna go for that and then saw it was going on the bar and then it landed on me. Well done. Good touch. Bang. Good play. Ooh. Quite get it around him. A good save. And a perfect clear into a goal as well. What a save that was. Was that a pinch save out? Oh, we don't get to see it. I didn't see because I just got demoed at exactly the same time. No. Oh man. If only I had a tiny bit more boost, I could have cleared that. No. With 1 second left. What a game though. They're good. I'm definitely feeling out of my depth a little bit. Which is nice. I like playing with better players. Maybe. Nice shot. Let's go. Good game. Maybe they want to go get Sag. Good game. Whee. Guardian Angel. Take that. Got the score, man. Maybe Wilmore wants to know. Okay, apparently not. What's your take on the economic situation in Canada right now? Because I'm actually more here for meaningful conversation about how to change the world than gaming, would you believe? But I do start with gaming. Currently. Although I'm starting to dabble in podcasting, so that'll become the focus. You don't pay too much attention to it, that's fair. I guess a lot of people would say the same thing. But oh my goodness. That's one thing I need to sort out. Flipping when I mean to double jump and double jumping when I mean to flip is happening way too often. Nice shot. Let's go. And that's even with a relatively... I've got like a 0.85 dodge zone, dead zone or whatever it is. Dodge zone. Dodge dead zone. And the fact that sometimes I flip when I mean to double jump and sometimes I double jump when I mean to flip suggests it's in the right place. I just need to stop doing whatever I'm doing to make it happen, right? Ooh, just got up. That in. Yeah. Did not see that one coming. Dunk. Good boost steal. And a finish. Nice, let's go. Ooh. Somehow managed to get back. I think he just sort of messed up his attempt. Wanted a bit more of a bang, but okay, missed. Oh, I thought he missed too. That was a rough situation. Nice, good kick up. Got the dunk. Let's go. Go on. Sorry, I thought you were on. That's why I left it. Just ran out of boost at the wrong time. It was a bad jump there. Nice follow. Yeah, he really shouldn't have gone for the boost there. Glad we took advantage of that. Good games. Enjoying this. Kind of a bit fucked here though. Nice, good cover. Oh my goodness. Nice. Oh man, should have been on that. It's to faked him out there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Nice, good beat. Well done. Good play. Made them overcommit in the corner, took advantage. Ooh. Actually the perfect kickoff for them, wasn't it? He was like, I'm gonna beat this guy to the ball no matter what. See him flying in. Ah! Fair enough, man. You up? Oh, so you were up. Ow, got bumped. Nice. Hey, bumped again. They are good at bumping. Go on, nice. Ooh, that works. Good finish. Let's go. Yeah, they are getting pretty ball chasey. We're staying strong enough. Good game. Another good game. Good lobbies. Liking this. Nice. I shouldn't be diving for that. Done. Oh. Oh my goodness. What a finish. Played for and got. You meant to hit that off the corner onto the ground, didn't you? Good game. Actually a really sick, disrespectful finish. Rosator's back. With a different teammate. You're GC1 right now? I was gonna say you are pretty damn good, not gonna lie. I was thinking you were pretty good for a Diamond 3 Champ 1. Starting to make more sense, and starting to make more sense with the quality of lobby we're getting in casual. But this is great because I love playing with better players, so I'm loving this. Nice. Oh, I almost had him. Nice, you were there. I guess that's forcing him to clear it, right? And you're just there ready to mop up. Love it. Yeah, your positioning is just far better than most people at the rank you said you were at. Ow. Yeah, he beat me. I reckon Zartor's probably a GC2 the way he's playing. Oh, what a save! Let's go. Oh, imagine. Oh, yeah, it's tough to read that. I was like, do I go up the side wall? Do I stay grounded? I was in two minds. And I kind of just, yeah. Ooh, good try. Got a disruptive bump-ish. Nice. Oh, I had it. Never mind. Nice. Got that one. No, yeah. Good enough. Yeah. At least we got a goal out of it in the end. Nice clear there. Ooh, Zato missed, and I snatched at the ball, and I just backflipped again. And you're there. Of course you're there. Why wouldn't you be there? You're a GC. Missing an open net. Classic. Good kickoff. Not on my watch. That's alwa's got nothing. Or bumped his teammate, kind of, did I? Maybe I didn't. Ooh. Okay, that works. You are? Bang! Oh, of course he's there. That was a good save. But it doesn't matter. Because Yuruma Shun is on the ball. We destroyed him. Good game. Well played, dude. So, as a Diamond 3 right now, how do you think I'm doing? From a GC perspective? Be as honest as you can be. Because I feel like playing really good, excellent. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I don't have your mechanics, but what I like to think is that if I'm playing in good lobbies, I at least have good game sense. My positioning is good, excellent. Okay, that's what I'm going for. So that's really sweet. Thanks, dude. You're not the best touch. Nice, good clear. Good try. Oh, I couldn't get an extra touch there. Big fat zero. I couldn't really beat him there. He got the boost sadly, and then just flipped it over me. I like the way you trusted me though. That's sweet. Oh, unlucky. Thanks for the boost, boys. Ow. Nice bump. Good try on the bump as well. Yeah. He was always going to get me there, I feel. He could have done anything with that. Good try. That works. Nice. Nice, glad you got on that. Oh, I couldn't get a good shot on. That's my bad. That should have been a goal. Shooting's definitely leaving something to be desired, isn't it? Almost got a better 50 than that. Nice. Maybe you get the boost, lovely. That's what I hope for. Well done. Good goal. I guess he liked that one. Yeah, probably shouldn't have dived for that. And I got the boost, get out of here. No! Oh, unlucky. I thought I'd done enough there. That was a good turn on it by him. Ooh, good try. Probably a slightly risky pass, but I thought I would try something. Oh, he faked me out. Didn't think it was on target though. Oh, unlucky. Not the best kickoff. Nice. Good game. They play well. And they're out of here. Good game. Do you want to keep going, or let's hop off for now? Yeah. Well, I'm glad to meet you as a friend, dude. That was really fun, and it's always nice, like I say, to play with someone a rank or two ahead. So 4 AM for you? Yeah, that's fair, dude. Yeah, GG's. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Thanks for popping in and suggesting the games. Enjoyed that a lot. Hope you have a good sleep. Oh, and thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on every morning, sort of UK time. Earlier than this. Normally, I start about 3 hours prior to this. So hopefully, see you again, dude. Till then, sleep well, rest well, take care of yourself, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yeah, you too, buddy. That was fun. Now let's see what my solo lobbies feel like after that. It's going to be a drop down in quality. But I was glad that I managed to hold my own somewhat with the GCs. Always nice. Oh, we'll go for breakfast probably in a minute. Yeah. That was my old teammate who would have scored there. Nice. That'd be good for teammate. Oh, he's not going for it. Oh, he got sadly. I guess I could have controlled it. Teammate's on there, that's good. And I'm there. Oh, so is he, sadly. Well done, good touch. And teammate. It's a totally different lobby, like the pace of the game, everything just feels so weird now. It's interesting to compare, but it's also exactly what I expected. Nice, good finish. He did well there though, that was a good play. But yeah, it's so interesting. Kind of nice to have a VOD with like GC lobby casuals down to sort of D3 champ level casuals to compare. That's just in. Nope. Good finish. Glad he was there. That was a good 50. Followed up beautifully by the teammate. Ooh. That was a bit of an ambitious challenge. What a double. I just want to... the dong. Just see what happened there. That sounded crazy, let alone looked crazy. Oh, unfortunate. I got a nice bump on him, but my teammate should have definitely won. Got to that ball first. Nice fake. Well done, teammate. One more if you can. Anna just keeping the pressure on at this point. Won't go for that. Yeah, it was always a better ball for him. Oh, that's unlucky. It's such a different game now, you know, without the GC lobbies. I much prefer the GC lobbies. You can just predict more about where the play's going to go. Whereas in these, it's like who's going to whiff the ball next, who's going to get a bad shot and stuff. Like that was a terrible shot. I shouldn't have gone in really. And then the whole feel of the game goes, and I lose kind of the positioning because, you know. That was a good try on the dribble. Oh, my bad. I thought I had a nice touch there for the teammate. Should be good for him. Nice. Yeah, see, if he'd stayed with that play instead of running back, he could have beaten this guy to that ball, or at least got a good 50, but he just ran all the way back to goal to do that. He would have been better off staying with the play, keeping the pressure on. It just invited a shot, basically. Oops. Unfortunate. Well done. Don't panic, teammate. Oh, okay. I guess I'll go until I lose and then get some breakfast, and then we'll podcast it up for the rest of the game, rest of the stream. See, this is what I like about Rocket League. Someone like Highsight there can come in, say, "Hey, do you fancy some games?" Lie about his rank. And then we have some great games. You know, I've got a new Rocket League friend. That's really sweet about Rocket League streaming. I'm glad that happens, you know. Oh, nice pinch. Fair enough. Oh wait, that was my teammate. Not a good pinch. Teammate couldn't take advantage, and we're fine. It's bad by me. Got the boost though. Go on, teammate. Taking. That works. Where's my teammate go? That was a bad shot. It's so much harder to read the play in these lobbies than it is with the GCs. That's why I much prefer higher level lobbies. In these lobbies, you never really know what to go for because you're never really sure who's going to miss and who's going to hit, you know? and the quality of the hit can be excellent or it can be just terrible. I could have had that if I'd stayed grounded. I just thought someone would have been on. That's another thing. It's like you just expect to be challenged and then nothing comes in, you know what I mean? That was a good save. You don't know when your teammate's just going to leave the play like that, you know? Okay, he's got this ball all day long. Oh, he just turns around. Oh dear. It's so funny comparing the different lobbies, man. I've got to get myself up to sort of Grand Champ level consistently, but I guess I have to do it like in these lobbies, right? I have to make sure I win these lobbies however way I can. Baking, I guess. And now I'm just yapping and not paying attention. And then I just play as bad as everyone else in the lobbies, you know what I mean? Bang. Oh, that should have been better. Should have been a lot better. Get a demo, but teammate misses the ball, you know? And then he passes it to them instead of leaving it to me in the corner. Okay, teammate. Good fake. Oh, almost works out. Okay, teammate's there. Has to be there. Wasn't there. And then you just get air dribble carries into the middle of the field for no reason. Yeah, I don't like this. It's breakfast time, I think. It's nowhere near as fun, this sort of quality lobby. It's just chaotic. It's just all over the place, you know? That's all it is. What the fuck is happening? Thank God I got a shot on target right at the end. Okay. Nice. Imagine that pinched in somehow. That's what I was hoping for. Well done. Well done, teammate. I guess we go again then. We haven't lost. I just have to be way more patient in lobbies like that, I guess. Don't like play into their play style of like snatching for the wrong balls and It's difficult to go back down to a lower level lobby. I'm not gonna lie. Difficult to adjust between them. You mate, yeah. I'm glad he turned though. Could have been on that play. Oh, I almost had that. Oh, and he's just not back. Okay. 19 wasted years. I wonder if he's 19. Oh my goodness. That was a tragic open net miss. Like, you just can't read these plays, right? It's like, who's gonna do a random flip reset for no reason and take it nowhere? Who's gonna whiff? One teammate. That's the spit in the goal. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Just got all sorts of bumped, but almost got a chance. He needed to challenge for that earlier, but made that work. Fine. Go for the ball, go for the ball, go for the ball, go for the ball. Okay. Oh man. Pass would have gone huge. He's still with it though. It works. Oh my goodness. I've been much closer. Teammate's in the corner for some reason. And he's still nowhere near the play, like nowhere near the play. And it's a goal, yeah. It's like, okay. Maybe he was getting bumped. I didn't really see. It looked like he was just looking for boost because he was on 0, but if he'd played positionally, we would have definitely scored there, I feel like. That's a good pass, but teammate was kind of nowhere. Stay with it. Get a pass. No, don't sit there for boost, dude. Go for the ball, man. Pass it to me and I can score. Sitting for the boost when he's on the ball. It's just remarkable stuff, isn't it? When we need to score 2, yeah. I just playing terribly. Yeah, I guess I just want to go for breakfast now. Oh, maybe. Okay, we have a chance. Imagine we come back now and I still don't get breakfast. But yeah, stick me in a GC lobby any day and we'll have a good game. But these lobbies, I just don't know how to play them. Because they're just all over the place. Like, what is happening? Wait, is that in? Oh my god, it's in. We're never going to get breakfast. Actually, even if we win this match, I'm going to go for breakfast. And then do some podcasting? That sounds great. Oh, played for his miss. Got a nice bump. Go on, teammate. Nice. Yeah, that's it. GG's. I mean, excellent games with the GC. Like, that was just where I want to be with the Rocket League. Playing with people that can play like I was earlier. Because as soon as I'm in a lobby like that, I just play worse. Because I just never know what to go for, and I just sort of get bored, I suppose, because I'm not like, I don't have anything to really focus on. I can't, there's no play prediction. It doesn't flow. It's like all of that stuff, you know? Right. I'm going to go down to 120 for the podcasting. Actually, I might as well go down to, we don't need 120. Stick on a B&B, BRB. Go get some food quick. I'll be right back in about 10 minutes. Yo, I am back. I was thinking of stopping the stream and redoing a new stream for the podcast segment, because that then stops me having to cut up the video later on. However, I did notice that someone was hanging out. And he's still there, Nixo D. Shout out to Nixo. Maybe you're having a good day, dude. In which case, we'll keep it rolling. Take the BRB off. Unhide Chrome. Boom, there it is. And I think we pause the music. Transparent about that. Let's jump back into this. So just a little. Oh, I need to change to just chatting. There we go. So a little bit of background. This is just me reviewing the first kind of video that I wanted to review of my streaming journey, which is where I devolve mentally into a bit of a dark place for the first time on stream. So far I've discussed. It all started with an article about tennis doping bans, which led to linking that with pointless bureaucratic institutions and a lot of wasted human energy, which then leads to it's all in the name of money, delving into root causes. And during that process, I get frustrated with the fact that I'm just gaming by myself, and what I want to do is to talk about these important issues with people and figure out a meaningful way forward to resolve these issues, looking at the root causes, looking at the fundamentals, talking about the ideas, not arguing for the sake of winning an argument, but instead discussing best ways forward, etc. So let's see where we're at the same time. Go back a bit. So it's almost worse than being obviously damaging to the world, because you're being sort of covertly damaging to the world while putting on a happy face and trying to be loved at the same time. Oh yeah, and here I'm talking about people in meaningless careers that is made worse by the defense of those meaningless careers, because people need something to at least make them feel like their lives are meaningful. And in that search, they can become attached to a meaningless thing, such as material consumption or whatever, or a career in the financial services industry or whatever it is. And while sort of living a lie that it's meaningful. It's living a lie even more so than people that are more transparent about their power games. I actually found myself having a sort of a practice session for how I might talk to a camera and, have a conversation, have a monologue, I should say, on stream rather than playing a game the other day, and it felt good. And part of me felt like I wish it was recorded, but then I recognise that that's probably part of the journey that I have to go through, just sort of practicing that sort of way of speaking, so that when I do come to record something, I'm prepared. And I execute it as well as I can, rather than rather than messing it up. I mean, obviously, I think I would start with something like that as a recording rather than a live stream. I don't know, I'm not sure how to approach it yet. I guess that's what I'm currently figuring out. And the whole point of streaming gaming like this at the moment is to just get used to test sound levels, test game quality, get used to the schedule of streaming, even if it's not quite the material that I want to end up with in the end. It's a way to go through the motions, yeah. And get into it. Well, that was clean. I'll take that one. Pressing the problem with this claw grip, the main problem I'm having is that the way I'm pressing the circle and I will be right back. Be right back, he says. Takes 3 minutes off or something. Let's continue. Jump off of that, dude. Dude, why would you jump off of that angle, man? You know what I was saying about staying positive? Fuck it. Be as negative as you like. It's about time. You've been bloody positive for the past 2 weeks of streaming with no one to talk to. It's about time you have a shit day. Ooh. Embracing the shit day. I like it. I think that's fair. Don't you, chat? Chat. Lol. The fuck? Delightful noise. He makes the most delightful noises. Most skill. And gives the most. I have no idea what he's like to fight with that. It's a she. Yes, it's ape time. Anyone really gonna join the stream? Like, for example, now, is any like, for example, now, is anyone really gonna join the stream? And if I'm not talking about something, stick around to watch me abuse this ape in phase 1? Or if I wasn't talking, would they just see this and go, okay, this is boring, there's no music, there's no streamer talking, it's just someone bashing an ape, and then immediately click off and onto the next stream? I don't know. I mean, someone might always come and be intrigued by the strat, right? Having never seen it before. I guess that's a possibility. Of other streams would fall. Then again, who would click on this stream when there are thousands of other streams with far more viewers and better quality sound and a camera and a pretty girl behind the camera or whatever it is, you know? Why would they choose to come here? Well, hopefully one day it's to change the world, but I guess I need to emphasize that fact somehow first.
Yeah.
I should change the stream title and ask a question again. Ah, that's speed. It's different every time. I think I should probably just stop trying to parry those moves. Enough that I go for this. A punish afterwards. If you... Yeah. Dude. It is not a good morning. Not feeling good today. Nothing's feeling good today. And I feel like I got myself into that mentality after waking up quite fresh, ready to go, looking forward.
Yeah, and on that point, at the beginning, I do sound very positive. So within 2 hours, I'm already feeling pretty dejected about everything. But by the end, it gets pretty ugly.
Just turned into a feeling tending towards hopelessness, which is never good. Never good. I guess the answer is try not to think about it too much. Try not to force things, because then you'll be disappointed if they don't work out. Go with the flow, do your best, do what feels right. Stick to your principles, defend your principles, work for good in the world as best you can. And don't let all the bad in the world get you down. Because then evil wins, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's how evil wins. Maybe I should put some music. You know, I shouldn't force myself to be yapping about some interesting topic in the hope that someone will hear it and stay and chat to me or something. I think as soon as you're aiming for that and you're hoping for that and you're expecting that and you're, you know, all of those things, you just set yourself up for disappointment.
Also interesting to note that after these reflections on needing to advertise the reason that I'm doing this looks to be the last video or the last stream with just a basic title. And I just noticed the next one. How would you change the world? And funnily enough, I think this is the episode where I have the first meaningful conversation with a human being in it.
You should just try to enjoy yourself with whatever you do, believe in it, and then accept whatever comes.
Which would of course be easier in a society where we have maximal opportunities for everybody to
follow such a path and see how they can contribute to society with that natural motivated passion, drive, and direction that leads to enjoyment and fulfillment. What I'm facing here is that I'm realizing is it's going to be a tough uphill battle to do that in the society because of the monetary system, largely more than anything else, and the political system. But it's all linked really back to the monetary system because the political system is built upon taxes, which is all about money, and career politicians are there for their salaries more than they are to make the world a better place often, which is obviously part of the problem as well, etc., etc. So that's why I keep coming back to the monetary system, but just a little note there. I guess this is me getting frustrated for the first time with the uphill battle that I'm facing. Because people are going to want to be around something positive more than they are something negative. Because people are going to want to be around something positive more than they are something negative. Especially with the state of the world. It's funny though, isn't it? I recognise all of these things. I don't know what you're talking about. I even say them out loud. But it doesn't help my mentality, it still goes downhill. Nature to... Yeah, if I can make it second nature to parry that combo successfully, I get hit more. Talking about the game, boring. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Perhaps. Perhaps. Reminded me of Appa a little bit from The Last Airbender. Come on. After this little practice session, we will try to pop some on. Find people have something nice to look at while I look for music. So maybe I go quiet here, I don't know. We should skip ahead. Boring 8 practice. In the early days when I don't even know what I'm doing. People just stop looking up to world leaders who are... Okay. This sounds interesting. About ownership. He's yapping again. Well, let's hear what he has to say. Pissing me. Maybe this process will end up pissing me off enough to actually just face my fears, buy a camera, speak into it to the internet, challenge people to come up with a better idea. Offer that people steal my idea because it's not about intellectual property, it's not about money, it's not about ownership at all, it's about making sense of human activity on planet Earth, making it reasonable, making it productive, making it meaningful. For the benefit of everyone. And getting everyone in the world to realise that they are the ones, every one of us, are the ones with the real power. So that people just stop looking up to world leaders who are just merely popularity contest winners and nothing more, to take responsibility for their lives. And instead take responsibility for their own lives and actually make the world a better place. Together. And stop living a lie. in the name of money and power and pointless consumption. What do you think, Ape? Are we gonna make it? What's your take on humanity, huh? Or do you know you're just a centipede dressed up in a big fluffy body?
True. Is that all you've got?
Yeah, if you miss parrying that bell.
The gaming.
Through, it's one of the best series animes ever made.
That's
all of these things in good time when they're older. Excuse me.
Goodness.
I'm not old enough. My goodness.
Avatar: The Last Airbender I'm talking about. Why is it loading so slow? Got anything better to say?
The world we're living in.
Okay, what's this? I think this might be the only way to do it, really. Like, what I'm doing now is to kind of go through the video like this. Because it's so, like, choppy. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this is probably a bad example of a video to go through, because the other videos where I'm actually having a conversation with a chatter, which will be after this one, it's more of like a good segment, you know, rather than disparate across a few hours of gameplay.
Nope, we are not done here. We are not done. Streamboo.com. Oh my god, dude. What is the world we're living in?
Oh, commenting on
person would I be if I did that?
Commenting on bots
And
now.
what kind of person would I be if I did that?
It's like, I've got a chatter. No, I don't. It's a bot trying to sell me bots that are fake viewers.
My goodness. And what kind of cheap viewers on streamboo.com? What, I can buy viewers? Oh my god, dude. What is the world we're living in?
I mean, it says it all, though, doesn't it? The fact that you can buy fake viewers, people sell fake viewers. Not only that, people make bots to go around selling fake viewers that are bots. I mean, that's all you need to know to realize that humanity is going down a bad path, right? And what's behind that? Well, it's the drive to make money. You know, it's not too far a step to then go, well, the monetary system needs to change then, because it's promoting all of this ridiculous behavior, well, which is ridiculous at best, but damaging and, you know, causing hell on earth at worst.
And what kind of person would I be if I did that? My goodness. And obviously a lot of people must do that, because otherwise there wouldn't be any bots trying to spread more bots. I've really got to stop yapping.
No, that's true, though. That's the other indicator it shows. Those bots are only there targeting new streamers or wherever, you know, going around streamers to advertise and sell fake viewers because it works. Because if it didn't work and they made zero money from it, they wouldn't exist anymore.
So some people must be using fake viewers.
Yeah, mate, it's been one of those mornings, isn't it?
Which is really sad.
By a news article. Start yapping about it on stream. Mess up all the gameplay. Create a negative atmosphere. At least just for yourself. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, chat. It is not easy.
This is also why I've saved all the VODs to YouTube, even from the beginning, with no viewers and just otherwise completely pointless footage, one might think. But it's still an archive of this sort of stuff. It's an archive of the journey. It's an archive of me at least trying, and a record of my journey of at least trying to make the world a better place in a way that I feel like I can. The best way to make the world a better place, is to bring people together and under common values and a common goal, democratically, through decentralized power, like so that there's no power as we understand it anymore. It's just we look up to people with more extensive knowledge in certain areas and, learn from their expertise, but also add to it with our own ideas and our own creativity. That's as far as power games go, or should go, in my world, shall we say. That was quite a leap from an archive of the beginning of the early days, but I guess what I'm trying to say is it's just nice to have an archive, even if it's never really viewed. It's just nice to have a record of the uphill battle that I'm facing in life. Because the one thing I did want to communicate with this process, which is the reason to be saving all of the VODs to YouTube, is just, a record of the uphill battle that it is. A record of the struggle in society for a well-meaning human being who just wants to make the world a better place and can't find a way to do that in society's institutions, having tried through many different jobs and volunteer positions and, all sorts of attempts to engage with society as it currently is, and hitting roadblock after roadblock and talking about those as I go through this journey too. At the very least, through trying to make the world a better place, even if I fail miserably, there will be some sort of record of me trying, right? Of the journey, of the difficulties. And this is why I'm glad that I've just saved all the VODs to YouTube. Because I can go back through it like this, look at it critically, remember how I felt, see how far I've come, even if it's just for me to reflect upon. But it's also a record, a public record, of the struggle of one human being who wants to make the world a better place and can't find a way to do that other than struggling through trying to do that online, trying to make a meaningful community online. That isn't about money, isn't about power, isn't about greed or fame or anything, recognition even. I just want to bring people together, help them realize they have the power to change the world and no one else does. It's their responsibility and no one else's. And where there's money involved, there is necessarily corruptive forces involved that take the focus away from doing the right thing and taint the process and tend it towards feelings of greed and power and, you know, one-upmanship amongst people, because money is essentially divisive, right? As soon as you have a monetary system like we do, where it doesn't matter how you've made your, quotes, money, if you have a big number next to your name, you have more power than someone who has a little number next to their name, and it doesn't matter how you got that number. You are then necessarily going to have a lot of shit behavior if it makes money. And a lot of shit does make money. Therefore, you're gonna have a lot of wasted human life. You know, it's obvious that should be a focus of what we should be attempting to change or come up with a better system for. To wade through all of this shit when all you want to do is make a meaningful difference in the world, and everyone and everything appears to be trying to stop you, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? I just want to make people's lives better, you know? I just want to address the obvious problems that we have in society that have obvious solutions. And feeling like you're the only one out of billions of people to be thinking about that stuff. Surely there are other people out there with the same thoughts. Oh, dude, you've got to stagger. Oh, God. A lesson in greed, ladies and gents. A lesson in greed. Don't greed. That's the lesson. Very simple. It applies to Hitless running in Sekiro, and it applies to life in general. Your true heart. Follow your heart. And I mean your true heart. Not what you think is your heart, but is actually your fear. Ooh, deep. You got to figure out the difference, right? That's each individual's subjective journey. Earlier. I greeded, but it worked. YouTube uses the stagger bar immediately. YouTube. Why does it take so long to sometimes just go forward in the video, dude? Like, I'm on gigabit internet here. Come on. Give me a break. Everything would have been different. Deflected it perfectly. Talking about the Game Boy. Yeah. I added another mod last night as well. Mind? As of the time I am speaking, the only way to play Bloodborne on PC must be the one, I believe. As being pretty damn good. See, it's this sort of mentality, isn't it? You're just making stupid mistakes, and instead of accepting them as something that just happens, I guess right now it feels like I'm surprising myself with how bad this gameplay is. But at the same time, I know the reason for it, and it's, you know, I shouldn't judge myself for it. It's just not being in the right frame of mind on several layers. Oh my god, dude. I literally never fail at this. What is happening? Not paying attention. My mind is not on the game. Miles away. Absolutely miles away. Which is fine. It's thinking about content, it's thinking about how to grow a community, it's thinking about how do I actually start making a difference in the world. In a way, in a way that I know is necessary, and I know is the only way possible. The only thing that's going to help is everyone getting together and working democratically to change the world, and realizing that everyone has the power, not just a few people in government positions or whatever the fuck it is. Head of corporations, whatever it is, they are just human beings. They don't have any power except for the power that we give to them because we're not taking responsibility for our own lives. Individually and collectively. Don't know why my mind keeps going there, but you know. I guess that's just the fundamentals, just a fact. There is no other solution other than actually creating a global democracy of human beings to properly decide how we are spending our time and direct our attention and our activities into something meaningful rather than economic, bureaucratic bullshit that's completely meaningless in every objective sense. And arguably subjective, but we'll leave that for now. And I guess it's the farcical realization that I'm just, you know, playing computer games in the hope that that will help me create this democratic, global, connected effort to change the world. It wouldn't even be an effort, it's just a decision, that's all it is. People need to recognize that they have that choice. And it's your job, me. I mean, I honestly, I should have got hit the first time. I don't know how I didn't. To try to make people aware of that and to give them the avenue for making that choice. That's something I can do online. Or at least try to do. An open invitation for all of humanity, every single person on the planet, to join in with this community to discuss problems and best ways forward. That would be a true democracy. And it's not like it's not like anyone is forced into anything. So it's not like, right, literally every person in the world has to vote on whatever it is. Should we build a bridge here? Everyone has to study the reasoning behind it and make a vote on it. No, that's just ridiculous. But anyone who is interested or affected by that has the opportunity to get involved. learn about it, discuss it, find the best way forward, and make a meaningful vote on it, you know? Constantly, about everything. Starting with, do you want to live or do you want to die? That would be a good fundamental starting point for every human being on the earth to have a vote on. Do you want to live or do you want to die? Because we have the power to help each other or kill each other. Okay? So what shall we do? Everyone gets a vote. Let's start there and see what unfolds. My mind was miles away. You might say, well, not everyone has access to the internet, or not everyone has, the means to get involved for whatever reason. Okay, sure, but we can start with everyone that does have the means, right? And if we start with everyone that does have the means, which is quite a high percentage of the world's population now, I would guesstimate, then we can have the next vote of, okay, well, everyone wants to live and very few people want to die, okay? So let's extrapolate that and think, okay, so maybe we should look after everyone's basic needs first, together, right? So everyone has a place to live, everyone has enough food to eat, everyone has access to clean water and sanitation, and, the basic needs met. And we can discuss what the basic needs are. And they'll vary from place to place, because obviously people in a hot country won't need central heating to survive the winter, etc. And that can be done in a decentralized way. Again, everyone voting who's affected by it, or anyone who wants to get involved, can get involved. And then pretty soon you've got okay, priority number one is let's look after our basic needs, because that includes yours. You're voting for yourself here. So if you vote that basic needs should not be met for everybody, you will be the first person that basic needs are not met for. I think that's fair. Every time I look over at chat, there's just that reminder that the only person that's chatted today is a bot trying to sell fake viewers. Talk about a testing of faith, huh? Talk about a testing of faith. Again, not religious, nothing to do with religion, just faith in humanity, dude. Faith in humanity. Faith in any meaningful pursuit. Why do we persist in closing opportunities to meaningful pursuit in the name of money and power? For a few human beings who are going to die anyway, and it's all going to be meaningless. Because most people feel like they have no choice. Most people feel like they can't make a positive difference. This is why we're here. To tell people, or to help people realize that they are the only ones with that power. And that every day that goes by in their lives where they're not standing up for those principles that they believe in and challenging systems that don't make sense to them, like the financial trap that they're in because of the monetary system, or the lack of democracy because of the pseudo-democracy they live under, whatever it is. Every day that goes by that they just focus on themselves and their consumption and getting by and burying their head in the sand and escaping that reality through Netflix, computer games, chocolate, pizza, whatever it is, that contributes to the problem. That keeps the problem there because they are the ones that are responsible for changing it. Every single one of us is. And there's no avoiding that fact. As uncomfortable as it may be. We need to sort ourselves out. It's embarrassing. The big part of the human race at the moment. It's embarrassing. It is humiliating. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Another reason why people don't want to face that fact and deal with it. It's too painful to realize. Fucking embarrassment. I guess the problem is, it's not like people don't know this either. It's not like stories from ancient times to the modern day, you know, from non-fiction and fiction alike. It's just, it's obvious, is it not? Are people really that blinkered? Distracted, more like.
Design, right?
Yeah. Distracted.
We're
Purposefully.
taught to focus on money and careers and consumption.
Yep.
And we're taught to ridicule any deviation from that bullshit. So that bullshit becomes the only source of potential meaning in our lives. And because it's inherently meaningless, that just fucks us over. In myriad ways. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate.
You can tell my mentality starts struggling when I start swearing. And yeah.
Alright, I guess that's the problem with him being in the corner, yeah? Followed by an early parry, like, what the fuck is going on this morning? What the fuck, man?
You want me to tell you? Past me?
Anyone else having a bad morning and they want to talk about it? Anyone? If anyone's here, man. If anyone's here.
I just hear that the noise gate is cutting out the beginning of my sentences too. earlier mic settings, and I'm still working on that now. And even though this is like, what, 2.5 months ago or something, 3 months ago, no, 2 months ago. Ooh, you got hit by Emma straight away. That's gonna hurt. Oh my goodness. No comment, okay. I hate YouTube. Stop doing this. Stop hanging randomly. God damn it, dude. This is gonna make the going back through VODs more painful. Maybe I shouldn't do it on YouTube. Maybe this is more reason to download them, the ones that I want to go through. Yeah, let's try it for the last 20 minutes, because I do have this. I guess I need to put the preview window up. Okay. So I need a VLC source. I've called this devolving mentality, you see? So is that, okay, that's not one, that's good. Sources. Let's hide Chrome because we're not using it. And add application, no, window capture, VLC. Capture cursor, yeah. Capture audio, yeah. Okay. There it is. And I can move that around on here, presumably. Okay, that's cool. See if that's working.
Good morning, everyone.
That's really loud.
Good morning. 7:10 in the morning.
It starts off real.
Probably not going to get any viewers because of that. Well, and because I'm a new streamer, but it doesn't matter.
That's off real popular.
I'm awake,
popular, positive.
And I'm ready to jump in.
Wait, 310.
To a new.
There it is. Wait. Why is it not displaying? Eh? Why is it not showing the video? Oh, is it because this is still on? No. Interesting. Not displaying VLC. Oh, capture method. Automatic doesn't work. Windows 10 does. Fair enough. Okay. We can do that as well. Okay, there it is. Kind of want it like this, don't we?
Oh, fuck. Why did he hesitate? What the actual fuck? Why did he hesitate?
Let's see what happens there. Oh, is that the first time I've seen that?
Why did
That's
he
funny.
hesitate?
First time I've seen that meme, I guess. That's gonna help the mentality. And why did that not work? What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? It's much better than YouTube. Okay. This is good to know. For future podcasting, I would rather go through my material at least on VLC and not on YouTube, because skipping forward and back on YouTube sucks. Oh my god, dude. How did you get hit? Uh-huh. Oh my god, dude. We'll bring this central. That's even possible. Kind of roughly it. Starting to fume under the surface, I feel like. Fuck off. Ooh. And I'm saying fuck off to me, just to be clear. Myself. As a viewer, I took it personally. We're gonna be a... Oh my god, dude. I just knew that was coming as well. It's just never gonna be a clean finish. Shit. Best. What's the point at this stage, really? Like... What's the point at this stage, really? Like, it doesn't even matter if I get in now. It's just been a complete shit fest. What the fuck is that? It only happens when he's like almost staggered. He just stops doing his dance and just hesitates, and you're like, what are you doing? And then... Alright, maybe just one more attempt and then I'm out of here, fuck it. No one's watching anyway, so... Shit, man. Called... What's the fucking point? Yeah, I was actually thinking about a different devolving mentality video where I'm fighting Jinichiro. And I actually get quite angry with everyone in the world. But this is sort of a practice podcasting part of the stream. The first time I've kind of reviewed old material and commented on it. So it's probably a good one to work with. It's not that important because the issues I raise are covered in other ones. And just looking at the screen, the preview now, So I like the fact that it's obvious I'm watching a video because it's on VLC. But what I maybe should do is try to come up with a background for the borders, for the edge, so it's not just black. So that's something to consider. It's all right when I'm on Chrome and I've got, and I'm just on YouTube. That's different because it has the edge to it. But that's, if I'm reviewing stuff on VLC, that could be a good way to go. All I've got in chat is some cunty bot called Fervent Lynching, would you believe? The C word. Uh-oh. He's getting really angry now. Advertising cheap viewers.
Might.
Fucking cunts, whoever came up with that idea. Of course, on the other hand, you can't really blame them because everyone needs to make money somehow, so there's going to be a market for everything, even if it's utter bullshit and damaging to the human race. Don't worry, there'll be a market for that, you'll be able to profit from it somehow. Fucking idiots. Fucking worthless pieces of shit. Fuck off and die and rid us of your stupidity. Fucking selling fake viewers for Twitch, like what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck's wrong with you people? Oh, you're just trying to make money, of course. Yeah, my bad. That's understandable. Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes it forgivable. No, it fucking doesn't. That's a fucking pathetic excuse. And that goes for anyone in advertising, marketing, insurance, sales, fucking anything in the financial services industry. You're all fucking wasting your life at the same time as fucking the rest of us over. Fuck you all. I mean, go and practice some personal development and do something productive and creative with your life that's beneficial to yourself and everyone else. Or just fuck off and die. Stop profiting from people's fucking misfortune, or however the fuck you're profiting. You disgusting pieces of shit. Fuck you as well, Ishin. How dare you interrupt my monologue? I hope my disappointment in humanity is fucking palpable. Because it's a fucking tragedy how humanity has organised itself for economic and meaningless power fucking games. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. None of you deserve to be alive. Fucking pathetic. Fuck you and your money. Tragedy being, of course, this is all in the name of money. And money doesn't even exist, except in our collective imaginations. It has no bearing on our reality. It is simply a system that we use to control human activity. And it sucks. It causes more damage than good in the world, by far. And it's a simple decision to change it that we all just need to make. I think this is why I'm so pissed off in this video. Fuck you and your money worshipping. Money doesn't even exist. It has no basis in reality. There it is. You're
Sorry,
your life to it. Sorry, I took words out of my own mouth. You're money worshipping. Money doesn't even exist. It has no basis in reality. You're devoting your life to it. Fucking stop it. You're fucked and you're fucking us. Stop it. I don't want any part of it anymore. All I want to do is create an alternative. But I can't do that by myself. Yes, and one person should never create the alternative. Because if one person tries to create an alternative, it will necessarily be flawed in many ways. That's the totalitarian response to a bad society, you know? It's like, look, I have the solution, do it, or I'm gonna kill you. Obviously, that's not the solution. What I'm saying here is, I can't do it by myself because everyone has to be involved. Literally everybody, every single human being. And the more people that are involved, the less power in the hands of the few and the corruptible and the sort of people that would like to wield such power, which should never be in positions of power in the first place, simply because they want to wield it. The fuck, Emma? What was that? No, dude, what the... You know what? Fuck this, I'm out of here. Rage quit. Alt F4. That's it. He's out. He's gone. That's it. Can I add an image? I can. Background. Okay. Image file browse. Pictures. This one? That's going to look terrible, probably. Not the right size for the screen, annoyingly. And it snapped to the side? Apparently not. Guess that works, we can put it on the bottom. What, it snaps that way? Okay. I guess that's probably as good as we can get. And can that now be made transparent? Or made at the back. Transform order. Move to bottom. Ah, there it is. Is that any good? No, that's just weird. I tried. Let's just get rid of that. Yes. What do I have at the back? I don't know. Can you do like a color? Add color. Background. Can't I make it fill the screen or something? Wait, why is that not map? I should be. Wait. Am I transmitting at full screen now? I guess I am. What resume? What are the numbers? 2, 5, 60, 1, 4, 4. It is that color. Something like that. Wait, why is that wider now? Yeah. Okay, that should be full screen now. Wait. What? Background. Order, bottom. Hey. Okay, I don't really like the color anymore, but that's something. That color? No. Oh, so it's literally like, I see. Interesting. Properties. Select color. A bit more like it. Bit greener. Yeah, maybe something like that for now. Yeah, that looks. I guess that's a bit better, isn't it? It's something. Oh, we can just move the border like that. Oh, interesting. Do you want VLC to be? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So, like learning on stream, classic. Shit. Fuck off and die and rid us of your stupidity. Okay, we don't need to hear that again. Okay, so we got through it. Not necessarily the best one to discuss, like I say, but it was a bit of a practice run, I would say. So I guess that background color is always there now, which is kind of nice. A little bit better than just black. Can you hear this? No. When it's hidden, you don't hear it, I think. Right, so what I want to do now that I realize that VLC review is nicer than YouTube review because I can go back and forth really quickly. I'm glad that I've downloaded the ones that I wanted to turn into podcasts, but I'm also aware that I may have not downloaded some others. So I'm going to hop off now anyway, because that's kind of the end of the stream, about 11 o'clock. It's a good time to end. I've been here for 4 hours now, pretty much. Well, yeah, 4 hours. It's because the first bit of the stream I had to cancel out of for reasons, and restarted. Here it is. We are branching out. We've got some material to review, and the podcasting segment is going to take over from the gaming, hopefully, in general. That's the idea of the stream. Because I don't want it to be about gaming, I want it to be about podcasting, discussion, and building a democratic community to change the world, because all of us individually have the power to do that, and we are the only ones with the power to do that. And the more we realize that, the quicker we can change the world and make it better for everybody, including you. So the more effort you put in, the better the world is going to be. Guaranteed. Because that is the only way to make the world a better place. And a shout out NixOD, who is still in the chat apparently. Maybe just clicked on my stream and then just started lurking and isn't actually here. But I'd love to hear from you if you actually heard any of that and you have any thoughts, or you're interested and you are actually listening and you want to be part of making the world a better place. Like, this is a way to do that. And I appreciate you being there in the background regardless. I assume you're a real person, because if you were, maybe you were just a bot that got stuck, but I haven't seen any messages or, things to suggest you're not a real person, so that's something. Okay. So yeah, we'll end it there. Had a really nice game of Rocket League with shout out High Sight earlier. Hope he's sleeping well over there in Canada, London, Ontario. Near where my family is. Anyway, I have some admin work to do then. I also have housework to do because my brother's visiting next week. And things. So I'll sign off for now. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Be kind to each other. Choose love, not fear. And I will be back as ever, bright and early tomorrow morning. Take care, everyone.